I am the keeper of the Stonehaven light, but I do not guide ships. I guide lost things. Every night I spin a prism in the great lantern, casting not a beam, but a spectrum of specific, seeking colors. A pulse of cerulean calls lost keys. A flash of amber summons misplaced letters. A shimmer of violet draws forgotten names from the sea mist. They come the physical fragments of small losses and gather in the cove below. In the morning, people would sometimes find what they'd given up searching for, wash up on the shore, never knowing why. My work was quiet, mechanical, until the storm. It was no natural gale. It was a gray, howling tempest of pure forgetting. It didn't blow trees. It eroded memories. It washed over the town. And when it passed, people were left hollow-eyed, grasping at ghosts of recollections. That night, the prison's colors did nothing. The lost things weren't coming. They were gone. The storm had eaten them. In the silence, I heard a new sound, a soft, collective weeping on the wind. It wasn't the sound of things. It was the sound of the loss itself. The feeling of a missing wedding ring. The ache of a love letter from a dead spouse. The gap where a child's first tooth had been. I had no protocol for this. I had only intuition. I shattered the prism. I took the single, pure white core crystal, the source of all the colors, and placed it in the lantern. I turned the mechanism to its slowest setting and closed my eyes, thinking not of objects, but of the empty spaces they left in the human heart. The Stonehaven light cast a single, unwavering beam of white light. Not a seeking beam, a listening beam. And the losses came? Not as objects, but as shimmering, inverted silhouettes, the key-shaped hole in a man's trust, the letter-shaped void in a widow's solitude, the name-shaped silence in an old man's stories. They flowed into the light, not to be found, but to be witnessed. The beam held them, acknowledged their pain, and then, gently, let them go, dissolving into the starlight. I cannot return what the storm took. But now, when someone in town feels the sharp pang of a memory they can't quite grasp, they sometimes look out to sea. They see my steady white light, and for a reason they cannot explain, their grief softens. They feel, somehow, that their loss has been seen, and in being seen, has been shared. The lighthouse no longer finds things. It holds space for the spaces left behind. And that, I have learned, is a different kind of rescue.